Hello! It is spring thaw time or breakup season or, just that time of the year where all the snow in the yard is melting. It's time to get things planted out. I think we just passed our last frost date of the year. Normally, the average last frost date I think is supposed to be around like the third week of May. I think we just had ours a couple of days ago, like right at the end of April. The house is a mess with all the seedlings that I have, all the potting up that I've been doing. I'm just waiting for the right time to start hardening everything off. I'm definitely hardening off a lot. The time where you want to start keeping your seedlings outside is when the average nighttime temperature is around 40 degrees, which it's not, or the average minimum nighttime temperature is about 40 degrees, and that's not what it is right now. Although the days are quite long, so the time that it's cold is quite short. I don't know. I think plants have a fine time. I've accidentally left some of my plants out on nights where it hasn't froze, and they all seem to do healthy and well. I have here, just a quick update, my dahlias that I think I did a video of just separating them and taking them out of storage. I don't think I showed you any progress after that. Anyway, they sprouted. I laid them out on a tray to sprout in soil, moist soil, and then I potted them up. I separated them. So they're all doing well. I have peppers, tomatoes, I have zinnia and cosmos that have come up. I have squash, I have calendula, herbs. I have a lot. I'm not in a position where I can easily show it to you all just because they're so scattered right now and because everything is kind of a mess here. I have a few big projects going on and it's sort of just pulling my attention. This video is coming out late. I have been trying to do a video at least one a week on Tuesdays, and it's Tuesday now. I think I will try and edit this really quickly and put it up tonight. But okay, I'm still like a little scatterbrained right now. So in this video, what I want to show you, some of the work that I've been doing outside now that things are thawing out and the snow is melting. I cleaned up a strawberry bed. I cleaned up most of it. I think the footage that I'll show you, not all of the snow had melted off of it just yet, but it was looking really gross and I hadn't trimmed off all the foliage last year. So I really wanted to get on top of it this year, and before it all started to grow back, I wanted to, get a lot of that nasty looking dead foliage off of it so I could weed in that area better so that it's not so crowded in that area. And I do want to put some kind of like light fluffy mulch on top, although yeah, you don't want to be covering up the crowns of your strawberries, but I just want to make it a little nicer for when the strawberries are there. I really don't like it when the strawberries touch like the dirt. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. We have a bunch of wood chip that I might put in there as well. little bit more to do there, just cleaning up the edges now that all the snow has melted from the area. There's still a bunch of snow in certain piles in the backyard. It was a very snowy winter this past year. Also, just yesterday I went ahead and planted some Chinese forget-me-nots. I got the Mystery Rose variety from Johnny Seeds. It's a pink bloom. Normally forget-me-nots are blue. They're like a true blue color. Beautiful filler. They grow about 2 feet tall-ish. It depends on what varieties you get. Some are better for cut flowers and they grow a little bit taller. Some are just, you know, meant to be in the landscape or as wildflowers. But I cleared up the window bed. I think that's what you call it. We live in a split level home, so our downstairs is half underground and we have a window like just at ground level and above, all along downstairs and all along the house. So we have a little bed right there. It's a very sandy area, great, well drained. And I just cleaned off some of the dead plants that were there before. I had some snapdragons in there. I cut off some of the eryngium stalks that stayed. They weren't looking so great. I think they've settled in. Hopefully those eryngium will be a lot bigger. They sometimes can make just for great structure in the winter when you have them. Anyway, that flower bed, it's close to the house. It sort of thaws out faster than the rest of our yard. So it's ready for planting in. I just cleaned it up, and maybe that's just 1/3 of the forget-me-nots that I have. I have some others on the deck hardening off right now that I want to plant in the front yard as well. Just little drifts of it. So I did a little drift in this backyard window bed. And got it watered in and planted. I think it'll look nice. I'm not fully sure all of what I'm going to be planting in there. Brendan has been trying to tell me not to water it too heavily because it's right next to the house, even though it is very sandy in that area. And it drains quickly. It's also quite shady in the mornings, and in the afternoons, like there's a period of time where it gets a lot of intense sun and then it's shady again, so just have to figure out what does well there. The eryngium did well. I planted it the year before last and I think that's doing well in the area. Borage did really well that year. It might come up again. I might just reseed some. I might do like bachelor's buttons and love in a mist there. We'll see. So that's all I think for this video. Got those 2 projects wrapped up. Last night I just got one of the David Austin roses that I ordered. It's actually a replacement because I have 3 Lady of Shalott roses that I tried to plant in there last year. One of them didn't really take very well or survive, so they sent me a replacement. So my rose is downstairs still in its box, although I did spray it with some water just for it to keep so it doesn't dry out completely. I don't know if I'm going to be able to plant it today or if I have to wait a little bit more for the ground to thaw in the area that I do want to get this planted out in. That will be for another video for another day. Hopefully I will start posting videos more often, maybe just shorter videos just of the things that I'm doing as I'm doing them, so I don't lose track of things, so I can at least, you know, get it out and show you all what I'm up to. There are a lot of projects right now that are just like a little bit up in the air, or they're still in planning stages and things like that, so not ready to share yet, but I am excited for when I'm able to do that. And yeah, like I said, hopefully it's just I'll be able to get a few more videos out every week, multiple videos a week. Cross your fingers, we'll see. But that's all for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video, try and get it out today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Say bye, Chug. Goodbye.